everyone, Miss Coomer here with your online art class. Today I want to show you guys how to make a shark at the beach. So you're going to need a pencil, you're going to need a piece of paper. I'm just using computer paper, something really simple. I have a marker so that you can see my nice dark lines, but again, feel free to use a pencil so that way you can erase. You'll also want something to color with later. Taking my paper, turning it the tall way, portrait, I'm going to fold this in half. I'll take this side over to meet the other. Match up my corners, fold that side down, and crease it. Now I'm going to unfold it and flatten it as best as I can while still being able to see that crease down the middle of my paper. Now we're going to be drawing our shark's head. So I'm going to take a finger, I'm going to put it at the edge of my paper down here in the corner, and I'm going to make a little mark. From here, I'm going to come up and then arch my line over. And then on the other side of the fold, that's where I'm going to start to come down. And you'll see it's about a finger's width off the edge of the paper over here, and the same on the other side. Next, let's make our shark's mouth. So coming in a little bit and then going up. Make another mark. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to arch up till we meet the fold, and then arch down at the fold. And let's turn that mouth into a nice crescent shape. So come back over to your mark, arch up not quite as high, and then arch back down. My mouth needs lots of sharp teeth. Cram as many of those in there as you can. He's going to need 2 circular eyes. And then those are usually pretty dark, so I can color those right in with my marker. Or I can do that later when I have my crayons out. Let's make 2 little marks up there, like little nostrils. And then we've got to draw our water line. Now, you could have your shark completely under the water, but I'm going to come up here a little bit off the top and create this nice, pointy, swooping water line. And I want my shark to be looking up at something, so let's add some fish in my ocean. Nice simple fish is a triangle for a tail, and then either a circle or an oval for a body. Little line for my mouth, little dot for the eye, and another little triangle for a fin. Go ahead, add your own details if you want. Include some other fish shapes too, like this little sunfish. Maybe even some other creatures, like some jellyfish. And then some little fish. Now, if you're noticing my shark looks a little different in this, it's because my iPad died and I had to redraw my shark for you. But I was happy he was well done. Let's start coloring. So the first thing I'm going to do is my water. So find a nice blue that you like. I am lucky I have this beautiful turquoise blue. This is what I'm going to use. So first I'm going to do a color force field. So we're all pretty familiar with that. Going around the outside of my objects, creating an outline. I can do that pretty quickly around the edge of my paper. But when I get up to my sea creatures, I'll make sure I go carefully around them. And then these act as a little bit of a guard. So now that I've outlined everything, I can quickly go in and fill it in with color. It helps me to stay inside of my lines. I always think about it as a force field, or like when you go bowling and you put up the bumpers on the side, it keeps your ball from going in the gutter. This keeps my color from going where I don't want it to go. Sky could also be blue. If I wanted that, I would make sure I have a different shade of blue, so a lighter or darker blue than this one. But because it's a summery picture, I'm going to do a sunset. So I'll pull out an orange, maybe a yellow, some reds and some pinks, and really do a beautiful little sunset in the back. Pretty, right? Then when it comes to your fish, guys, you can use any color that you want. I always feel like fish are just one of the most colorful creatures. Fish in the sea and birds in the sky, right? So many different color choices. You really can't go wrong. So maybe I'll do a little bit of purple jellyfish. And we'll do a green jellyfish. This fish will make them orange. I'll do a little bit of blending and layering, so I'll take some of that pink that I like and go over my orange. Oh, and give my seagull some orange feet and an orange beak. We can leave his feathers white. And then, what haven't I used? I haven't used any yellow on my fish yet. There we go. Color him in. And here comes, last but not least, my shark. So I want you to think about the kind of shark that you want to do. There's a lot of different varieties of sharks out there. If you wanted to do a lemon shark, they are yellow, like a lemon. You could do a blue shark, which is going to be blue. If you did a tiger shark, they're sort of like this beautiful gold orange color. I think I'll do a great white, which is not actually just white. It's actually a lot of gray as well. So let me find a gray, or you know what works really well? If you don't have a gray, you can use a black, but color lightly. So let me show you what I mean by that. In great whites, great whites have a white belly. So I'm gonna make sort of like a wiggly line around the outside. And if you wanted to do him all gray, you could. But I want to get those sort of realistic markings. So again, he's got a white underside and then the gray on top. So if I'm using black to get my gray, I want to color lightly. So do you guys see the difference there? There's black, there's gray. If I press down hard with this crayon, it could get pretty dark pretty fast, so I want to be careful. Ooh, if you've got like a silver metallic crayon, that would be a great one to use too. All right, guys, I hope you have fun with this. Just like with any of our other artworks, if you want to add things in here yourself, like some more fish, some more details on your shark, some more sharks, maybe like a ship sailing on the water, a sun in your sky, maybe some birds. I don't know, include some birds too. Feel free to change this up and make it uniquely your own. I hope you guys have fun with this. Have a great week. Bye.